The second one of this trip, here's your clue. First a quarry, then a canal. And we're heading towards Manchester. We've got 14 miles to go. Well folks, isn't it lovely this morning? We're about 5 miles, 6 miles from the last one, the first one today. And we've got about 4.5 miles to go before we have to do something else. It's a bit of an amazement really, because we're going the right way, but I wrote down the road number wrong. it's the A580 and I wrote down A590. But we're after the A575. So yeah, a little bit, I suppose we could do with some juice, but we're alright for a bit. I think it's 30p roughly a litre cheaper there than on the M6. No surprise, is it? But yeah, Webley does suck the juice a bit more on the motorway, because you know, at 70, which we were doing at 70, you're probably doing about 60, 65, maybe a bit more to the gallon instead of 85, something like that. So we're alright for a while anyway. So far, touch wood inside my helmet, it's working out quite nice indeed. The early starters paid dividends already, and touch wood again. We're not going into the thick of Manchester, so I'm hoping that traffic won't be too much of a problem. And it's nearly 8:30, so you know, rush hour is nearly over anyway. A bit later on it'll become proper countryside, full on countryside you might say. I've already seen the Pennines, and if you can see the Pennines around these parts, it's gonna rain. And if you can't see the Pennines, it's raining. So they say. 572, I've got 575, but it's Worsley we want. We're about half a mile, no, it's got to be the next one. We're about a mile and a half out. I know I'm stupid, but I don't think I'm quite that stupid. So one wonders where one is exactly. You know, years ago, handbrakes were invented. I'm going to guess and say next right, A575. Well, that's confidence building. I didn't write 2 down wrong on the trot. Looks like we're following our little friend who doesn't know what a handbrake is. Okay, what we got after here? We seem to have next island, first exit onto Worsley Brow. No indicator. It's far more important to hold your drink cup. Left here at this island, and then we go to another island. Well, it's been a while since I looked at Google and wrote this part of the route down, but this looks a bit of a busy island compared to what I was looking at, but anyway, we'll go with what we say. We went to the trouble of putting it all together, so we might as well at least try it, hadn't we? Next island, first exit into Worsley Road. Now that building looks familiar. suppose these things do happen. Yeah, next left here, is it? Left into School Brow. And that's what we've come to see. Is this School Brow? It is. It is. Blimey, I'll tell you what, this looked a load bigger on the map. Load bigger area. So, we'll try and get close. I think we'll switch off and do some pushing. Existing as a quarry 300 years before the canal was built, records show that the stone was removed in 1676 to build Barton Bridge. The canal was the vision of Francis Egerton, 3rd Duke of Bridgewater. The Duke, with John Garbett and James Brindley, devised plans for an overground canal known as the Bridgewater and a series of underground canals to reach the Duke's coal mines. Back then, removing coal by underground barge would be 10 times more efficient than by transporting it by road. The Bridgewater Canal opened in 1765.